Matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jacob deGrom will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So now into the box is Paul Molitor, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
First pitch. 7-11.
Here comes the 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our home. Standing ball club as they come into this one tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Next, it'll be Michael Young, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. And there's out number 2. And now in the box, Mike Piazza. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Lefty Grove gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
And, guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went down, absolutely executed. Hopefully, he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
And he struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. That's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now here's the first offering. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Now to bat, Willie Stargell. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 13 home runs and 42 runs batted in. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 14 on the season. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Now that's popped up. Molitor shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting seventh.
Base is empty,
The left
2
fielder.
away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First pitch of the AB now. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee.
Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers.
Now into the box, Cal Ripken, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Cal Ripken.
And here's a fastball called for strike. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So he'll
your
depart
attention,
here,
please.
and I don't know if maybe there's
Now
something
pitching
wrong with
for
him
the Brewers.
physically, but it seems a
Number
very
50,
quick hook as he's
Alec
gone after not allowing a single run. Alec Bettinger enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Too high. 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Batting sixth.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belted.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
The second
Digging in next, Fernando Tatis Jr. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Runner at third here, nobody out. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Babe Ruth comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound.
Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Waiting on it is Jimenez. And they're going to grab the lead here as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting 9.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel comes into play here at 273. 11 home runs and 32 driven in. Fouled away. Ruth takes his lead at third with 1 away. In the air to right center. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw into second, and the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Molitor, 30 years of age. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
3 runs already home here. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Next to hit, Lou Gehrig. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Acuna gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gurriel moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. So now here is Javier Baez. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one. Guerrero takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now
striding in is Cal Ripken. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective look.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. Now to the plate. Here is Yadier Molina,
the catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Molina.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
It just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
The 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. Ripken, the runner at third. Molina is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Number 3.
Up next, Babe Ruth. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Fouled away. Count remains at 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Michael Young. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's flared off to the right side. Clemente is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Stepping in once again is Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The first baseman.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in strides the familiar waddle of Pops, Willie Stargell. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
The left fielder.
First offering on its way.
Gurriel.
The 1-0. Gurriel, a 27-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The right fielder, number 21.
Stepping up is Roberto Clemente. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Acuna. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Gurriel is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
In most parts of the league, that would be a round triple. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Flew out last time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the run is Jimenez. But he won't get it. And now it jumps the wall for a ground rule double.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Cal.
At the plate now, Cal Ripken. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners. And
while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Fielder, number 3.
Now the Bambino sends one to deep right. Lots of carry on this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. 3-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 9 on the year as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now
stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. Swung out and lifted in the air to left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So now to the plate, Paul Molitor popped him up. Stargell is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. Acuna digs in now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Behind 0-2 now. Smoke toward third. He's got it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next to the
In now the Brewers DH, Joey Votto. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch.
Jimenez.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Gone. Next up, Roberto Clemente, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Second base hit of the game for him. This one an RBI triple, and there's still nobody out, so this could be just the start of it.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No balls and 1 strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Gehrig, the runner at third with no outs. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Jimenez. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The batter, number 8.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Cal Ripken.
Yeah, Matt, and going back.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now Yadier Molina.
Catcher, Yadier.
Swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Acuna going back. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now
that is now 3 triples for him in the game, which is darn near impossible. In fact, the last 15 years or so, only a few guys have done it. Pretty impressive what he's been able to do in this one.
Bettinger calls for it. Oh, and this drops in the infield.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
Babe Ruth comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Another 0-2 coming.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
So we got him looking there.
Now
Babe Ruth becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the first pitch. Lourdes Gurriel stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down in the...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. And now, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Javier Baez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Paul Molitor. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And it's fouled away.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play. And bottom of the 6th inning now. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
The third baseman, Paul.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Molitor takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
At the plate, Roberto Clemente. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love. And as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. At the plate now, Lou Gehrig. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, the only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Yadier Molina is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Babe Ruth. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in one game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
The bat.
Turns over now and set to go Paul Molitor. You remember he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat.
I got to be honest, that was certainly fun to watch. There's only a few moments in baseball that can be as exciting as an inside-the-park home run.
Throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
The right fielder, number 21.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now back, second baseman.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up, still going back. Gone! It's a grand... So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they just continue to pour it on here. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. But not before they pick up a couple of touchdowns here as 14 men come across to score. 7th inning ready to roll. And stepping up is the shortstop, Michael Young. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and in strides the familiar waddle of hops, Willie Stargell.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Runners going. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Now another 0-2. Hot shot down the line. That gets down, and the inning continues. The relay. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And ready now is Lourdes Gurriel. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate.
Lourdes.
Swinging a high chopper.
Gurriel.
And there's one down now.
The batter.
Next, it'll be Paul Molitor. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in next, Roberto Clemente. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Hard hit ball to second. Baez has it on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch. Now the pitch.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on and grounded out to Cal at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Matty V, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in a game, D-Row. This has been a case of bad pitching, good hitting, and guys getting pitches to hit and not missing them.
Yeah, Dan, we got to love on both offenses right now. I don't think if you paid the price of admission for a ticket in the last decade, you're seeing a combined 9 home runs hit.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Drilled right back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. The throw into second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. Tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. So now to the plate, Jason Hayward. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Home half of the 8th comes.
Leading off for the Sharks, the first baseman, Lou.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Now back.
Next up is Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Now at the plate here is Cal Ripken. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases. Yadier Molina is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Molina.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation.
And now what is going on? No, the manager just indicated he wanted to force in a run via the intentional walk. Talk about a bold strategy. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here. Grand slam. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Matty V, this is the story. 10 bombs in one game, Hero. Are you kidding me?
It's so hard to hit a baseball, Dan. Probably the hardest thing to do in all of sport. And for these teams to combine.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And his control is really letting him down now. Now it'll be Lourdes Gurriel. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Now batting.
And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases. Roberto Clemente is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And the runner from third crosses the plate.
The first baseman, number 4.
A guy we've been marveling at all game, Lou Gehrig. And he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. Belted high and deep into right center. And that ball is gone. It's grand salami time. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Now back, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. And now here is Cal Ripken. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Into the box, Yadier Molina. Don't want to forget about him. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to break him.
Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded. So next to hit is Babe Ruth. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Pulled toward right center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up Acuna. And that ball is out of here. It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Into the box now, Roberto Clemente. Popped him up. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now a guy making a lot of noise in this one, Lou Gehrig. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting,
Boy, they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and most don't come along every day. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Standing in now, Cal Ripken on a line to shortstop. Next to dig in, Yadier Molina, and they're runners at the corners now. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lifted in the air to center field. Acuña's there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Craig Stammen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Javier Baez.
The second baseman.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. To the plate now, Paul Molitor. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Ruth is there, and he has it for the first out. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Brewers down to their final out now, and here comes the clutch-hitting Michael Young. From the stretch. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. The throw. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
Tons of runs in this one. The Sharks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jacob deGrom earned his 5th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Alec Bettinger takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good it is so. Feel the first. 2 scene ain't enough. 4-tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'm happy to clean it up.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here.